let's just see how soft he is, and then I'm done. Right, so we did that 3 times. Start bragging on your kids and your horses, get ready, you know, he'd probably buck me off. No, he won't. Erase. Good afternoon. Out here with Odie, and it's time to do his first ride. And there just comes a point when you've done what you know how to do, and it's just time to, you know, just put your ass on the line and see what you got. And so a quote that we have here at the ranch is, you don't know what you have till you have it under pressure. So with that, I'm about to put Odie here under some pressure, but I'm not putting just Odie under pressure, but I'm putting me under pressure, because this is like my final exam. This is like a college degree for those of us that don't go to college, and you guys that work horses every day, you know what I'm talking about. Right, this is like my college degree, is I'm taking my college exam with Odie. So Odie's going to be kind of give me a pass-fail, because what we're going to do is do this first ride, and if Odie handles it and everything goes smooth and great, then yahoo, my horsemanship, my foundation was in place. If it goes yee-haw, then I got to go back to school. So let me tell you a little bit about Odie. Man, I want to get my phone out because I want to look something up before I say anything. Okay. Right now, Odie, this horse right here, this 12-year-old gelding, he was gathered as a 9-year-old in the facility for 2.5, 6 months at another place, being a horse, and then he came here. He has got exactly 25 hours of training time. So what I'm putting under pressure is 25 hours worth of me and Odie hanging out together. So in that 25 hours, have I prepared Odie enough that I can put him under this amount of pressure, his first ride, and not have him lose it, break down. I mean, if he even trots, right, that's his autonomic system being in flight mode. So I'm just going to observe everything once I get in the saddle. We'll just kind of see how things go. So 25 hours. I mean, I'm super pleased with where we're at. I've been doing some new approach, some new training. It's science, but I've just learned some new science things. I'll share this with you in later videos. But right now, honestly, Odie is going to be my prove it under pressure, because I've been using this new technique, this new approach with Odie from day one for these entire 25 hours. So we're going to test it out. Now, what I don't want to do though is get on a horse that is like sketchy and jumpy and just try to sneak a ride or have something, you know, look smooth or go good. So we've been doing training with this tarp, and it's not about getting him used to tarps, it's just getting him used to pressure. So I'm going to kind of play around here and get in the saddle. I'm going to take this tarp with me. I'm going to do my first ride with this tarp because I want to make sure I'm solid, right? I want to make sure that Odie is solid, that this new approach, this new down regulation is really as strong as what it's been proven to me so far. So anyway, I'm going to get in the saddle. You guys hang on right here and hang out for a minute. Man, the adrenaline is free, and right now I'm like, right, this is a little risky, but it's really not, because if I'm following science and if I'm reading my horse correctly, and I want to believe that I am, he is very down-regulated, very much able to keep his calm in the chaos. You know, he's going to be able to focus, be attentive. He and I have built this relationship under pressure, so we just got to go. Let's just go do it now. So, all right, I'm going to get in the set. Matter of fact, how about if Cammy, you guys go out and get outside. I'll wait till you're set up, and then I'll get in the saddle from there. Then I'm going to go through. So far, so good. Oh my gosh. Oh boy, he just took a big breath. I just took a big breath. So, feeling like, we've got the autonomic nervous system really calm, quiet. I mean, I feel a few little triggeries in there. So I'm just going to ask him to walk around. I don't think I'm going to drive or anything. I just want to feel what he kind of feels like if he starts to upregulate or he starts to go fast, like even a trot. Bend him around into a stop and just settle so good. He feels really so calm. I'm partly in my mind not believing it, but he feels calm and he's licking and chewing, soft ears, soft eyes, soft neck. I mean, everything is just like it's supposed to be. He did a little bit of steering. Gosh, my phone is ringing. It just sent my heart through the roof. Turn your phone off. So, a couple little turns right there, like you got kind of jacked up on the fence. And I just stayed soft and just kind of let there be a boundary there, and he found his way out of it. What I love is that he didn't upregulate. He didn't start falling apart. Okay, so all of that was, I don't call that bucking, that wasn't fear-based. As much as, I just never tapped him on the bum with this thing, and he was just kind of like, hey, whatever that is, knock that off. Kind of like my wife when I sneak up on her, give her a smack on the butt, I get kind of the same response. So, hey, that was fantastic for me. Now, I don't mind the little hip kicks. That happens. I get that on super broke domestic horses when I get them in here and kind of start paddling on their butt and ask them to work. So, to me, that wasn't anything to do with his ability to stay calm. That's kind of a work ethic type thing, meaning that he could kind of tell that was asking him to work. And he was like, I'd just as soon not. You know, he kept slowing down, and then I'd tap and speed up, slow down, tap. And so there at the end, we kind of got it flowing nicely. You know, we got a faster trot, and then I asked for that canter, and we got the canter for half a lap. That was super awesome. And we did a couple little rights and lefts. I don't want this first ride to be, it's not a big schooling ride, like, hey, learn, you know, these 10 things. The first ride is just basically a, you know, let's not die. Either one of us, right? I want that to be a reciprocal decision between us both. That so it's all about just co-regulation. You know, he and I finding and working together, and we did phenomenally. And so I'm going to just see if I can get him going on a little bit of a backup, because having a backup is, if you don't have a good backup, that's why you don't have a good stop. So I want to work on this backup and just see kind of where he's at. We've done it on the ground, but we've never done it with the bit. We've never done it in the saddle. So we'll just kind of see what that is, and then I'm going to wrap up on that. But hey, what a phenomenal first ride on a 12-year-old unstarted Mustang with 25 hours of training. And we just did the first ride. Uneventful, other than a few little hip bounces, but I don't even count those, because that was a long ways from a fearful breakdown, you know, a panic. Just kind of waiting for the adrenaline to wear off, because whoo! I mean, I know Odie. I mean, I've spent these 25 hours with him, and I know, you know, we've worked through a lot of his breakdowns and really worked to show him how to self-regulate. And so everything you saw him doing, the reason he wasn't bucking and bolting and carrying on was because he was self-regulating. We've down-regulated. We got his autonomic nervous system so calm, so relaxed. You know, he was able to handle all of that pressure. Me, saddle. I think this is I'll say the 4th time that he's been saddled. First time with tarps and me in the saddle for sure, so that's all. But man, he owned it. Completely owned it. Okay. Let's see on this back up here. Just a little bit of there it is right there. I'm just waiting for him to find how to get that pressure to release. So I give him the audible cue, which he knows from the ground, and then I just a little bit of bit pressure that I want him to feel the bit and I want him to move off of it. So, ooh, that was butter soft, right? We got the left front like one step. That's all I want, and then I'm going to let him just be that was the good thing to do. Good boy. Alright, here we go again. Oh yeah, we got like 2.5 steps. That's hard to do. There's a lot more to it than that, and I teach it all on other videos, but I'm doing a lot with my legs, my seat, my pelvic bones, my shoulders, my head, my arms, my wrists, my fingers. There's like a whole ton going on. But alright, let's go again. Oh yeah. Okay, you got stuck right there. I'm going to wait. I got everything held in position. He's looking for the answer. As soon as he goes backwards, he's going to get a release. Right there. That's the 3rd time. And, you know, he really had to look for it that time. And as soon as he found the release, I gave him the instant reward. And that's what will create that chemical network to where when I pick these reins up and give a kiss, I don't have to pick the reins up. I can just give a kiss and squeeze with my calves, and he'll start moving right back underneath me. Let's just see how soft he is, and then I'm done. Right, so we did that 3 times. Start bragging on your kids and your horses. Get ready, you know. He'd probably buck me off. No, he won't. Erase. All right, we're going to see how light we can do this backup. So I'm going to start with the audible, then my calves. Did you just see that foot move? The reins barely got in my fingers. He was already saying, hey, I know where this goes. I know where this is. We got him in that optimal learning range. I mean, his neural network is on point. All right. Dude, that's it for the first ride with this dude.